You hear me? Hear me? Got it? All right. Linnea, whenever you are ready, you can call for your music and call for time.
All
Stage
right.
is yours.
Great. Music. All right, time. Welcome, my name's Linnea. I'm from Boxcar Coffee Roasters in Boulder, Colorado. I'm very excited to be here today. I'm feeling all the feelings. So the drinks that I'm going to make for you today are inspired by a coffee that we've had at the cafe, as well as my experience over the last 2 years, using what we have on hand to uplift each other. My philosophy behind drink making has always been that by using simple, well-done ingredients, not only do we transform the drink that we're making, we're transforming the way that our customers can connect and relate to craft cocktail and coffee. I'm going to get started grinding, and I will, as soon as the noisiness is over, I'll tell you about the coffee recipes I'm using today. Good. Okay, so for my espresso recipe today, I'm using 18 grams of coffee in. I'm looking for a final weight of 38 grams, and this is going to be around 25 to 27 seconds. This espresso has a really nice lime acidity, a raw sugar sweetness, as well as a dark chocolate body. Now, the brewed coffee that I'm going to make for you today is going to be made on this Tricklet brewer. I'm using 22 grams of ground coffee, and my final water weight is going to be 375 grams of water, sorry. Get the scale so it has my timer for you, because I'm also going to let this bloom for 45 seconds. All right, we're back in action. So the coffee that I'm using for you today is called Anacafe 14. This is a natural hybrid between the Catamore and Pacamara varietals. This natural hybrid has been found to not only have an excellent cup, but it's also leaf rust resistant and drought resistant. Now, this coffee came to us via our friend Mo at El Divisadero in El Salvador. He grew Anacafe 14 on his prized Finca Himalaya at 1,500 meters above sea level. This is a black honey process. No water was used. The entire mucilage was left on the bean, and it was dried for 23 to 25 days on African beds. And this is going to lead to the overall crisp sweetness that this drink has, that the final brewed coffee has. Now, on its own, this coffee has a lot of orange acidity, a molasses-like sweetness, and a Baker Cocoa chocolate characteristic. All right. The nice thing about the Tricolette brewer is I can just set it and forget it. This is a fantastic brewer to use in a busy cafe or bar. So, the first drink that I'm making for you today was inspired by the forward lime characteristic that we got in this espresso, as well as my love for margaritas. So, each drink is going to get one shot of that Anna Cafe espresso. Next, we're going to do 1 ounce each of La Gratona Reposado tequila. La Gratona is special because they use previously used barrels to age their tequila in. So we're not pulling whiskey and oak flavors. We're staying really botanical and agave forward. Next up, we're going to bring in some bright acidity. Each drink is getting 3/4 ounce each of lime juice. And to round that out, each drink is getting 1 ounce each of a coffee stout beer simple syrup that I made by reducing down a coffee stout and adding sugar. This gives us some deep chocolate notes. We get that stout characteristic in there. It's really fun. We're going to do 1 pinch of Maldon sea salt, and I'm going to add some ice and shake this for you. The Maldon and shaking with the ice is going to lead to crisp clarity of these flavors. By adding ice, we're also diluting a little bit of water into this drink, which is important because flavor molecules are water soluble. This drink has a lot of flavor. So, I'm going to double strain this back into my shaking tin because I have one last ingredient that's just going to really step this up a notch, and that is a beet dyed aquafaba. Aquafaba can be used in place of egg white to add to the mouthfeel of this drink, which is going to be very foamy and luxurious. The beet is just going to amplify the color. Neither of these ingredients is going to add to the flavor of the final product. Now, this is a drink that I feel would play really well on a happy hour menu, alongside some tacos, alongside something salty like fries. I think it would be the star of the show. All of these ingredients are very easy to get and to use. I'm serving this chilled. It's going to be around 44 degrees. You're going to get aromas of coffee and lime. You're going to get a frothy, smooth mouthfeel. You're going to taste lime, pineapple, and guava, botanical notes, as well as pepperiness. And it's going to finish like a chocolatey stout, slightly dry and coffee-like, that's going to lead you right back for one more sip. I'm naming this after one of my favorite books. Please enjoy The Master and Margarita.
Let's hear it for our first cold cocktails.
All right, this second drink that I'm making for you today is again inspired by the coffee I'm using, but in a different way. Anytime I use dictation, Anna Cafe always got changed to Banana Cafe. So I have to use banana in this drink, and I did that by making you a banana simple syrup. Each drink is going to get 3/4 ounce each. And now to play on a timeless classic, we're gonna change this into a hot buttered rum by adding 3/4 ounce each Plantation Original Dark for its rich spiciness And finally, pineapple-infused, grass-fed, salted butter. You're going to get a silky mouthfeel and a first aroma of banana, baked banana bread. You're going to taste butterscotch sweetness, spiced cider, milk chocolate, and after taking 2 sips, I would like you to go back in for another swirl, and you're going to get an aroma of butterscotch. So banana bread first, butterscotch second. I'm serving this at 140 degrees. This would be a perfect brunch drink, but honestly, I would love this on a dinner menu to drink after dinner before going out on a night on the town. Judges, please enjoy the Banana Cafe. Time.
Linnea True, Boxcar Coffee Roasters, everyone. You want to join me over here, Linnea?
I do.
Great job.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
I don't know. I've been feeling all the feelings all day, and this was great, actually. This was really great. Yeah, I feel good.
Feel good about it? Look good.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Look. So your first cocktail was it you were inspired by your fondness of margaritas?
Fondness of margaritas,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah. So your second shake, your dry shake.
My dry shake.
Yeah. What was that? What was that again?
A beet dyed aquafaba.
Aquafaba.
So aquafaba is literally what you drain out of a can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans, and it's quite often used in place of egg whites. So people call it a vegan white. It just really amplifies the mouthfeel to anything you shake, and I prefer to do a reverse dry shake, so ice first, and then follow it with no ice.
Yeah, because I know, like, I would argue maybe the more traditional way is to do a dry shake first.
Then ice.
Shake it without ice first to get all of the proteins to bond.
Yeah.
And then you do a shorter shake with the ice.
Correct.
Was that so? Did you come about reversing that process naturally, or did you try it the more traditional way first?
I actually did try it. I kind of knew this is where I wanted to end up, but I thought I would try both, and this just really adds to the foam.
I mean, the idea of like just increasing the mouthfeel on a cocktail that's already like delicious, like a margarita.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Yeah,
it's a great idea. And your second drink, you had a pineapple infused butter.
Pineapple infused butter.
Okay.
Yeah, grass-fed, salted butter, made of pineapple puree. Yeah.
Did you make that from scratch?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Tried every citrus. Pineapple was the way to go.
Pineapple. I mean, hot buttered rum is definitely one of my favorite cocktails.
Yeah.
And the idea of trying to infuse pineapple into it to complement that rum—that's an amazing idea.
Yeah.
It's an amazing idea. Anyone out there you want to say hi or thank?
Oh my gosh, all of my Boxcar family—they're incredible. They're so supportive. They're the best team. I'm reminded on every trip that we go on that they're really, they're just part of my family. You know, I've known them for years. Also, the coffee did come from Mauricio at El Divisadero, and he's fantastic. Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Amazing. No, it was a pleasure to watch you. Can't wait to hear how everything turns out, and we will continue to keep our eye on you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, everyone. Linnea True from Boxcar Coffee Roasters, everyone. All right, and that concludes day 2 of the Coffee and Good Spirits Championship. We are going to tally our scores, and the top 6 are going to be announced over there at the barista stage around 4:30. And those top 6 will compete tomorrow in our finals, where they will be presenting both one of their coffee cocktails, hot or cold, but then everyone is required to make an Irish coffee recipe. So please join us over at the barista stage when the announcements are made to cheer your favorite barista on, everyone. We'll see you then.